All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Betting by the Numbers, a sports betting YouTube and Discord channel dedicated to taking the decision-making process of sports betting out of the hands of idiots like me and putting it in the hands of people who win. We're back after a winning but frustrating night on PrizePicks and parlay play. On PrizePicks, we had 2 5 out of 6, which doubles our money. But man, Steph was 3 points away from hitting his over. And we were, I think, 4 Lonnie Walker points away from hitting that one. So we are right there. We're due. We're doing the right things. We're tracking our units correctly. We're not blowing through bankrolls, and we're setting ourselves up for success. And I think heading into today, there's a lot of different sports on the board, which means we can find little spots everywhere and take advantage of it. So we're going to get into the slate today. 2 basketball games, Celtics 76ers, Nuggets Suns. Celtics open at 1.5, gone at 2.5 with 63% of the cash on them. Nuggets Suns open at 2.5, went to 3, and 72% of the cash on the Nuggets. So both the Celtics and the Nuggets getting the tickets and the cash on them as a way. I guess the Celtics are favorites, but the Nuggets are underdogs. So interesting matchups. Both over-unders. Sixers Celtics is dropping to 212. So be watching for sports or score lines there. There just might not be as many points scored as maybe in the Nuggets Suns game, which has an over-under 226 right now. So you can see we have a smaller slate of baseball today. Only looks like 6 games, but we have 1 to 3 day games. So if you need some lines, they're going to be there. And then in hockey, we have our big New Jersey, Carolina, Seattle, Dallas. Heavy money on both of them, right? On the home favorites right now. Carolina opened at minus 115, has gone to minus 128, and Seattle, or rather Dallas, opened at minus 200 and has gone to minus 184. So home favorites, a little bit of money there, but we'll wait to see some more. So without further ado, I want to get into the picks today because I am worried these lines are going to start moving, and I already went through and got this set up. So because I want to be able to explain to you quickly why I'm picking these lines, but I also want to not have videos that are 30 minutes long every day because I don't think that you all will want to consume it in that way. So I think we just get these on the board. If you want to look at them now, you can. But I'm going to explain my picks. So first one, Angel Di Maria for Juventus over 0.5 shots on target against Sevilla in the Europa League today. We got here with a couple things. First, over on Camby, we were able to find their Europa League lines who had player props. Not all the websites did. This is the hard part about soccer. If it's not Premier League or some of the other bigger leagues, you might not have lines. You can see on shots on targets here, Di Maria's line is minus 162. Okay. And then when we head over to who scored, we can see in the Europa League and we go to Juventus. And on Di Maria's match statistics page, we can look at his shots on goal, which is actually, what's that? We can see in his Europa League offensive. There we go. That's what I wanted. Detailed shots. And we're looking for accuracy. And you can see on target, he's averaging over 2 shots on target a game in the Europa League. He's going to get the full minutes. He's older, but I really like him. He just has to get 1 shot, and the odds are there. Bovada doesn't provide as much help just because it's a one-way line, but I'll still show you it just to show you that it supports our pick. We'll head over to the Europa League and add in the Juventus and Sevilla game. Go to the player props and you'll see, maybe there they are. Again, these are one-way lines, so don't read into them as much, but you can see minus 201. Even if you bump off a lot from that, it's still plus odds. So, or plus EV. So I'm going to add that one to our list. Di Maria over 0.5 shots on target. He is going to be the one taking the shots. This is going to be a good game. I think it'll open up at times. Di Maria gets a good shot. Second one, Paulo Dybala, his Argentinian teammate, is going to take on Bayer Leverkusen today in the other Europa League game. He is at 2.5 shots. If we head over to Canby and we go to the Roma Bayer Leverkusen game and we go to shots, you will see Dybala is minus 175. And when we go to who scored, we navigate over to Dybala's page and match statistics. And you'll see he's truly just a can you get on the field and stay on. So I think it's kind of a good risk too. Is look, I mean, when he gets on 3 shots, 7 shots, 2, 2, 4. I mean, but a lot of these are coming on as subs. When he gets his full 90 minutes, he's hitting this line. I think they rested him up this weekend for this game. And I mean, look, 90 minutes, 4 shots, 80 minutes, 5 shots. I think he's going to play a big role in this game. The ball is going to come up to him, and he's just got to start ripping them. Goals are what we need in these 2-leg games. So I like this. We're going to add Dybala over 2.5 shots to our odds. The next one is a little bit of a I don't have the odds to necessarily back it up because most sportsbooks don't have it, but I really like this pick. You can see Scotty Scheffler, the Byron Nelson, absolutely tears this place up. He had 9 birdies, and his birdies are better in round 1. In 2021, he came back last year, and he hit this line every single round. It's at 5.5. I think it should be at 6. I think it will be 6 by the time he tees off. However, we're a little early. I think we take advantage of the 5.5. Scotty plays good golf, except he hasn't been the Scotty we know in the past couple of weeks. I see him turn it on here. The strokes is really low. I think it's 67. I just don't want to take that risk if his putter goes awry or if he has some wayward tee shots that we don't have to worry about the strokes. We just need these birdies. So I see 6 birdies on the card for him. I think that this is a attainable goal. And let's just check real quick just to make sure we feel good. We'll head over to the PGA leaderboard and see how people are doing so far this morning. We see not a lot of people have gone off, but already 2 under through 4 holes, 1 under. A lot of birdies already on the card. I like this. Let's do this. So we head back to PrizePicks and we added in Scotty Scheffler, 5.5 birdies or better. Let's get into the 3 other games and get moving. So the next one, Kevin Durant over 31 points. You can see this is from the OddsJam fantasy screen. I'm going to have some disagreements probably with some of the OddsJam Discord people, but I really like this line difference because I like seeing when these numbers change, right? This one's at 31, but over here at FanDuel, it's 31.5. And actually, I don't know if these lines are completely updated because when I've gone over to Pinnacle, let me double check this. Basketball. Oh, wait, yes. Nuggets, Suns. Durant points is over 30.5, but it's the favorite. You can see a heavy favorite, 6.94. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So I really like this line. I think it's going to bump up to 31. If you look at his props.cash and we go back to the NBA tab, you will see that this line he's been right at, and when he's at home, which he is tonight, he loves to hit this line in the playoffs, especially. He's been right at it. I think it's going to go to 31.5 to kind of get you out of it. So I'm going to ride it with him. He's hit it the last 2 at home against Denver. We need another big game out of him. Durant hits this line. So we now look for, we go back to PrizePicks, add in the 31 points over. Next line, Brent Burns over 3 shots on goal. That one I believe we got from Shot Professor. You can see it's already gone up to 3.5 at other sports books, and it's going minus 102. Minus 102 at the next line up. We're getting into the 3. You'll see why. It's kind of interesting. It's a pick on breaking the last couple games and getting back into a trend because Brent usually does hit this line. He has had 2 games, I believe, where he's not hit it against the Devils. That's the goals. So, I mean, you can see the last 4 games, he's missed this line every time. But when we drop it down to 3 and we make it home, you can see, I mean, this is a much more attainable goal for him. He's going to need to put shots forward. I think they're going to try to put this away. Yeah, I like this. So we're going to do over 3 shots on goal. I think it's going to go to 3.5. Let's get into the 3 and hang on there. I mean, look, even at these lines, it's still minus 115 on the over 3. So we will add that to our prize picks and move to our last pick, which is actually a tennis pick. We'll head to the OddsJam fantasy screen for the Nicholas Yari pick, which we come down here and we see it listed. The reason I like this, look, 23 is the line here, and we have the over at Pinnacle, which is known for being extremely sharp when it comes to tennis. It's minus 122, right? So that's already a good indication. However, we also have lines bumped up at 23.5, and those are minus 115, minus 110. Even though it can be, it is minus odds for 23.5. So I think this is very high positive EV. This is just the exact matchup I would want. Even over on Bovada, if we go to that's okay. But I mean, this was positive EV everywhere. So let's see. I think I have it on here too. ATP, Rome, there he is. And 23.5. Again, we're at 23. I'm fine with this line. So we are going to take the over on this match and get us into our final prize pick. So this is the prize picks. We got Angel Di Maria over 0.5 shots on target. We got Paulo Dybala over 2.5 shots. Scotty Scheffler over 5.5 birdies or better. Kevin Durant over 31 points. Brent Burns over 3 shots on goal. And Nicolas Yari over 23 total games. That would pay out $500 when we hit that 6 out of 6. We are due. These are good picks. We've done our research. We are going to put down the correct unit size so we take advantage of it without losing money. So this is not profitable in the long run. And we will be back tomorrow. We're going to have plenty of picks up on the Picket. We're going to have plenty of picks on the Twitter and in the OddsJam Discord. So please follow along there. Like and subscribe, guys. I'm putting in a lot of work on this. And if that's the least you can do, I would really, really appreciate it. Just to get other people talking, the more people we get in this community and wanting to make good picks that are profitable in the long term, the better off we are. So again, thanks for following along. See you tomorrow.